Welcome back, guys. It's Alex here from Shop Before Podcast. Thanks for joining me on the next episode, which is called Lead by Example. I wanted to focus on the simple philosophy that if you practice what you preach, people will respect you more because it shows that you're not just giving out these expectations that you won't expect yourself to do under the same circumstances. So you are someone who's got value because you're not only putting onto people what you want them to do, but you show people that you yourself will do those things. To do as I say, not as I do, is a mentality that would basically lose people's respect, and they'll half-heartedly do what you expect of them because they see that you're just someone who was to give orders or direction without actually be willing to do those things yourself. It basically degrades any influence that you might have. Rules are put in place to keep our foundations from collapsing. So if you don't have those rules and you bend to them and you don't just to suit the scenario and you don't have some consistency with what you do, you will find that people will lose faith in anything you say. They'll lose respect for you as well, because you cannot be a friend and a foe at the same time. So what you need to do is you need to transform yourself into someone who people can respect because your words mean something. It's no longer, I'll bend the rules for you because I favor you, or I'll bend the rules for you because I don't feel like doing this at the moment. So you need to be consistent with your thoughts because we have leanancy towards a bias towards someone. You'll find that slowly you'll lose that circle of trust between your fellow workers or your fellow friends. So leading by example just shows people that there's no confusion of what you stand for. People know exactly, your peers know exactly what you stand for. They know that you mean business, that if you say something that you'll do everything in your power to do that. And they see that you wouldn't just ask for them to do things that you yourself wouldn't do. So by doing that, by leading by example, it shows people that you're a man of your word or a woman of your word, and it shows people that you're honourable. So in life, all we have is what our value is. What our word is our bond, basically. So if we keep on changing the rules and keep on lying to people, we'll probably find it very, very difficult for anyone to trust us. And once we've lost their trust, it'll be very hard to gain that trust again. So you shouldn't question why people trust you if you're constantly disappointing them, because there are patterns in people's behaviors. And what patterns show is that if you're someone who just says something just on the fly, just to get the right attention, you might think you're fooling them, but you're fooling only yourself, because people are smart enough to know that you are someone who will just say anything under pressure, and you are someone who doesn't really think things through, because by you lying, all you're doing is showing people what your worth is. There was a time where people's word meant a whole lot more. It seems now that broken promises don't really mean much, because people feel like they could always make it up with something else. But I feel personally that you need to be someone who's consistent with your views. You need to be someone who is willing to do the things that you expect people to do for you. It's part of the philosophy I have, is treat people as they treat you. I think if you think you're a better person for treating someone well, even though they treat you with disrespect, I think all you're showing to them is that they can do anything to you and you're willing to take it. A person who is confident in themselves will stand up, even if it means going against the crowd. But if you're someone who is in charge of people, whether you're the boss of them or whether you've got responsibilities to people, if you're someone who sticks by your words, you will find that you're not alone, and people will support you, and you'll have them in your corner. But all that's got to do with your word. So keeping your word is an example that shows people that you will do the things that you expect of them, and you yourself expect them to do the things for you. So you need to be honorable, you need to be respectful, you need to be someone who's willing to follow. People won't follow you if they know that you will stab them in the back any chance you get, or that you won't have their corner when it's dramas hit. So if you expect respect, you have to give respect. If you expect people to do the things you want of them, you got to also do those things when they can't do those things. So I would say, like anything, be an honourable person. Be someone who has a solid foundation. Don't just break your beliefs purely because it's easier. Don't worry about the crowd disagreeing with you, because there's going to be people who disagree with you, and if you keep on changing your views purely to satisfy those people, you'll be constantly changing your views, and you'll lose you'll lose yourself within that. So stay strong, have high views or high values, and be the kind of person that you want around you, and be the person that you're proud to be. Be the person that isn't shy from being yourself. Be comfortable with who you are. As Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. So you can only be that if you are a good person. So to be a good person, just do right by people, and don't jump at them when you feel they haven't done the right thing. Maybe teach them that you yourself have made mistakes, but it's about picking yourself up and trying to keep as close to your values as you can, and so you can reach the heights that you potentially can get to. But you need to actually follow those examples, lead by examples, and have some sort of morals to follow. Otherwise, you're just going to be choosing whatever suits the scenario, and you're going to lose yourself. So that's all I have to say on this example. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and I hope you're here for the next episode, which is always very soon anyway. So thanks again for joining me, and till next episode.